You can listen to some of the songs I mentioned in this episode and more when you search for the hashtag A3Day Highlights playlist on Spotify. It's publicly available for all listeners who have Spotify. For my Anchor.fm exclusive listeners, you're able to hear a medley of select songs from each group's full discography during my Final Thoughts segment. Immerse yourself in some music and put a smile on your face. Someone smarter than me would start at the beginning with one time, but this is my show. We're gonna start off with 2 p.m. and I don't even know what song I'm gonna play first. I'm gonna just put it on shuffle. Let's just get a little dabble, a little feel, if you will, of the magic of their entire discography played in a hodgepodge way. I'm in a good mood. I'm sleepy. Doesn't matter though. It's Final Thoughts. And it feels cool that Final Thoughts is standing alone this time. For the past albums, it went along with the very last album, but it's nice to be able to give something a little unique, you know. So, of course, I want to make sure to do my lovely shout outs. You know, there's sponsor ads and social media hashtags, but this show is truly supported by the efforts of my Megwalas. I don't even know why they deal with me. I really don't. Special shout out to my Patreon patrons, the student body, and the scholars who keep my vision of becoming your favorite Korean music historian, exploring all the industry from A to Z. A real thing. If you're interested in supporting the growth of this podcast and supporting content, please visit patreon.com/multifacetedacg. And for as little as $1 a month, you can help me secure a better quality microphone because the struggle is real. All right, let's enjoy some music. 오래 빠지는 음악에 맞춰. I went and sang the cadence all incorrectly. To the echo of the music, everyone put your hands up and get your drinks up. To the whole world goes crazy together. Everyone put your hands up and get your... I think I said that actually wrong. I think it's the whole world, not until. On 세상이. Yeah. 온 세상이 함께 미쳐. The whole world goes crazy together. So, oh snap! Is this the first time that I've actually done some Korean on the podcast? Stop yourself in 2019. I mean, I've read some song titles or whatnot, but I did not done any of the magic. So I was just singing the refrain. I guess you could consider that the pre-chorus, supposedly. But that's the part that gets stuck in your head, even if you don't know the language. You just, you know that much. Then you go and sing the English. And I respect it. When we get to some of the songs that I completely misheard and incorrectly learned the lyrics to, even now I'm incapable of singing it correctly. Like Heartbeat, which I don't think will be featured on here because I think I only have access to the Japanese version of it. I see nothing of 1:59 p.m. on my Spotify. But just with that, I know for a fact, I go, that's not right. It's not right. It's absolutely ridiculous. All I have to do is look up the Hangul and be able to pronounce it appropriately, but of course not. I like being able to destroy it. It's just consistent with where I was in my life in 2012 when I first experienced anything by them, anything K-pop oriented. So I can't let go of it. The nostalgia of my incorrectness was so much fun. But the song, speaking of fun, it's very low maintenance. It doesn't demand a lot from you, not at all. And that's what makes it very enjoyable, honestly. The refrain is, it's Chansung and Junho who deliver that consistently through the song, and then you just got everybody doing whatever it is they feel like doing. June K starts the first verse, and then Tech come in and he rapping and he delivering. I don't know what he was talking about, some ira, you know what I'm saying part. I don't know. Let's be of some help for the listeners, Sleepy Lady, and let's see what was being said. Let's do what we do best. We're going to go ahead and translate everything appropriately. I'm going to read the English, but instead of destroying this, talking about some "Onul modu hamke bamse," you don't want to hear me sounding horrible. Let's make the computer do it. Shall we? Shall we? You know you want to hear some computerized translations. Yo, what is time out? We got to put the microphone down. Look at, oh, Lord. You know, when I'm blessed with a recording studio, Father God. Okay, let's go ahead and blast your ear out with this.
오늘 모두 함께 밤새. 내 말에 동의하는 사람 만세. 오늘 끝까지 계속 달려갔세.
Yep.
이랴. You know what I'm saying.
아이고.
이건 귀로 듣는 피로 회복제 영양제. 파티를 터뜨리는 기폭제. 밤새 흔들리는 불빛이 떠가올리지네. 말 맞지?
She just rapped for y'all. Y'all better clap your hands and snap your fingers for Papa Go Translator on Naver.com. So while she was reading Tech's rap, basically it's all of us all night. Hooray to anyone who agrees with me. Yes, genuinely hooray. That's what Monse is. You 17 carats. Monse. That's celebratory. Let's keep running till the end of the day. You know what I'm saying. This is an ear-splitting blood recovery nutrient. Party detonator. It's perfect for the flickering lights of the night. That's right. What? Okay. That's what happens when you just throw some English up in there. Yep, I see. Hey, that's the other thing, because, you know, given the circumstance that when ADTOY dropped, I can't remember anything beyond Big Bang Bad Boy, and that was a lot of B's. Wow. Never realized that until right now. I couldn't remember anything beyond Bad Boy, and even that had specks of color that was still articulated. I don't think there was any other black and white music videos for a stretch. I could be wrong. I mean, granted, we are in this together. We're in the trenches together of navigating, you know, all these albums. So I'm bound to come across some videos that I was unaware of. But at this particular time, I do not think there was another major idol group who had a black and white video from start to finish. I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. Hell, 2AM had one. Girl, bye. So basically the song, with all of its magic and everything, I already said how much I enjoyed, how it gains on itself and whatnot. But let's take this from a symbolism side of things, if you will. You've got these strings that can really personify anticipation. I mean, you can do it with a piano, you can do it with guitar, you can do it with violin, cello. So you've got this anticipation that's just building and increasing the more that he is thinking about being with her, or the more that the person who is, we'll say the main character of the story is thinking about. They literally can't get the person out of their head, and the song just keeps this pace that never gets ridiculously intense or anything. If anything, the only exaggerations that come, the massive articulations, come from the vocal attempts at various parts in the song. Cause you can't, I'm sorry, I can't get over that flat ass all day, all night. Like, really? Like, you right up there with that Kids Bop We Belong Together, when homegirl was reaching into the void to hold that note. It cracked a little bit. Like, I understand everybody is not going to be a major belter or a crooner. I get that. I do. But, like, who made the decision to keep that note. It wasn't even flat. It's not that it was flat. Let me not, because I'm nobody's singer. I'm nobody's singer. Y'all stop by and listen to me pronounce words incorrectly and things of that sort and not articulate them appropriately. It's not singer. It's singer. It's singer. But even still, I'm nobody's singer. So I don't know how that made it in post-production to let that that one moment happen. But that's not to say the whole song is a fail. I mean, here we are talking about it on the final recaps. It's a damn bop. But that anticipation really goes with the way that they organized the verses and everything, the wispiness of it all, the falsetto attempts, the falsetto, the falsetto. And I like it. I said all of that to say that I like it. I think from here on out, I'm just going to do these final thoughts when I'm exhausted. They're right on up there with when I do my annual drunken rants on YouTube. It's wonderful. I'm elated. Okay, I'm going to do my best to pick something that's not just loving you to death. I feel like we've been down the path of a lot of love because I mean, they are an R&B group. Let's be real. That's what they want to sing about. They want to tell you about the love. The love. Ooh, I'm breaking down. There is something to be said about Wanna Love You. I already called it a bop with a child named Bibbidi Bop, and I meant what I said. But there's something so classic about the song, something so classic about the delivery that's just, it's inescapable. I definitely enjoy it so much, and I particularly love the fact that nobody is going out of their way to try to vocal flex. Not that this isn't a song that wouldn't welcome it, per se. It's not necessary. It just isn't. This man is telling you, hey, look, hey, you, hey, wanna love you. And it's like, okay, wow, that's what you want to do. We broke up. Whoa, pause. We've broken up, but we need each other. You sure about that? Because we broke up. How positive are you? Is your judgment skewed because I've been around a long time and you really just don't feel like getting someone else acclimated to the smell of your poops? I don't know. Those are the things that cross my mind at 3:30 in the morning. But nonetheless, it's a classic vibe to it where if somebody felt like translating it into another language or they wanted to give it a go 10 years from now, it would still work. And that's a win. That's a win. How many artists do we know of who have songs that can stand the test of time that way? It's just such a nice feeling. And I don't know the backstory behind the influences or anything of that sort, but I do know whoever had a hand involved in it had to have had a love for, that old school, that real old school, because it shows. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I am shocked at the ranking that I am about to give these gentlemen. I can't believe it. I honestly pulled out a calculator. Had to tally it up and just be like, wow, really? Wow. So K-pop fans, on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 not worth mentioning and 5 worth listening. I know I just said it in reverse. Again, this is past 3:30 a.m. The A3Day ranking of 2PM's full Korean discography as of today, because who knows what'll be released later on, is a 5. It's a 5. 2 a.m. and 2 p.m., aka one day, are literally 5 ranked discographies. I'm blown away because I was superficial with 2 p.m. I have 2 albums, 2.5 of the albums, and no, I got 3. I got 3 albums. I have 3 albums, and I didn't grow with them. When they're juniors, when Got7 came out, nothing else mattered. Not a 1, not a 2 p.m., not a 3. None of it mattered. However, they are right within the lane of what I really enjoy listening to as a mid 30-year-old woman. I really, really dig it. And because my mind dated them to when I got into K-pop, that lack of psychological growth, or I'll say muscle memory, because it just wouldn't stretch for them, it was limited. And I've seen these gentlemen in concert, and I had no idea that after Go Crazy, that they had the capacity that they have. And I didn't have the dexterity to really dive into these albums at that time. I was a singles person, or, I've seen a music video or a live performance and I like this, so I'm going to listen to it. I didn't have a wet palate for all this, a wet appetite at all. I'm blown away that they have a 5, and quite honestly, I'm pleased that I am blown away because I typecasted them. And they proved, without having any consideration for me, don't know who I am personally, couldn't care less. They proved that they are indeed a force to reckon with in the industry. It's very impressive. They really are beast idols. They really and truly are. And I'm not saying that from a space of just fawning over how handsome they all are to me. It's really a big deal to be in the industry as long as they have been, and to be able to have this time where they're all of age and solidly accomplished individually and as a group, to be able to do what they have to do, which is serve the country, and come back and perhaps do 1 or 2 albums if they so choose. Super Junior is still around at SM, and there's a few other groups that come out of hiding every so often. They're not quite retired, but they're not quite actively promoting. I see a little bit longer for them. I see maybe 3 years more. And it's a little disappointing to think of it that way, but what more can they do together where they have to promote consistently together? I see more individual opportunities. I see Tech doing more production for juniors and other artists at his label. I see Junho doing more film. I'm all for it. Woo Young composing more, doing more solo performances. Jun K is going to continue to slap doing solos. Chansung is going to do what he's going to do in terms of entertainment with acting and things of that sort. And Nikun is the only non-Korean member. He is a celebrity in his own right in his home country of Thailand as well. But he does what he's going to do in the entertainment industry as well with film and television. They're not going to hurt for nothing. They are all provided for from the sweat of their own brows, and I'm impressed. They're gentlemen. You've not heard any scandal. Dear God, don't let a scandal come out after this, after this podcast go live. You've not heard of any scandals or anything else salacious, and it's just extremely impressive. So hats off to them. I'm very impressed. And I hope you enjoyed this final thoughts. This was a very eclectic way of approaching this. I very much enjoyed it. And the next group that we're looking at, it won't take long to do their album and discography. I think their final thoughts will have to go into one episode that's not separate from everything. In fact, honest to goodness, I might be able to just sum up their entire discography in one episode. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, which will be soon. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night or whatever it is. Maybe you out in space. I don't know. Be extra. Bye, y'all.